think we're live. Just going to do a test run really quick. We'll grab some coffee and then we'll be ready to go. Let's see. I think we're live. All right, cool. All right, let me see something here. All right, see if I can rub it in tab here and carry it over here to YouTube. All right, 1 second. I'm gonna grab some coffee and then we'll start looking at some pods here for our best ball. I think we'll be good. And then the stream open up here. Just make sure we're going cool. I had the chat open up as well. All right, I'll be right back. All right, got my drinks. All right, make sure that. All right, so we're gonna do some reviewing of pods first, and then I'll jump into a Mitten or two, and then and we'll get going from there. So, all in all, I mean, we're trying to see if this is the quality of the stream is good enough. Let me see my OBS really quick. I don't know if I could change the settings here. Hold on. Yeah. This is the best it's gonna be, I think. 720p. You could get up to 1060p. I'm just trying to full screen this really quick. Yeah. Quality ain't the best, but it ain't the best on here either. I probably gotta configure this screen up. I just put it up today, so I mean in full screen. I feel like I might have to just like zoom in a little bit here. Let me see if I zoom in just a tad. I think that might make it a little bit better. Yeah, I think it's gonna make it a little bit better. Let me just see. Once it adjusts here, let me make sure it's good, and then make sure the view is good. I think we could just probably zoom in one more time here. Yeah, let's see, it's going right now on my screen. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. I need to also put up my brightness a little bit more. Looks a little bit better, but we'll go with it here. So Best Ball Mania advanced 16 teams, 16 entries. I don't know why it keeps booting me like back. I want to make sure this is zoomed in. Like, yeah, yeah. I think we'll be good. Exit out of the full screen there. Yeah. So Best Ball Mania advanced 16 teams. Only played 100, so pretty average. If we looked at the first team here, so we got Kyler, Deshaun. A lot of these teams are dead. I've looked at them already. A lot of them are drawing pretty slim to pretty much dead. Because I just like, it's not even cope. It's more so just like, I really don't think that, like, I think one of Henry or Barkley will end up having a nice game. And I am basically like 0% them and BBM, which to my and we could look really quick at exposure. If we go to running back, and then we go by $25 apply, and then we look. I mean, look at these exposures. You could just look at these exposures and be like, yeah, this guy's drawing slim as is. We got like two DAC lines, two Deshaun. I got a JJ McCarthy that's a double that just advanced. Like my BBM, especially like early ones, the ones that I advanced to are just like pretty poor. Um, which is to no fault of my own. I mean, whatever. I advanced 16, pretty flat advanced rate. I think I've learned my lesson and will, learn for next year. If, like, look at this. I have Elijah Mitchell. The good thing is I have Zach Charbonnet today. He's going to be a pretty crucial guy, but then you got like this is a 0. Khalil Herbert's a 0. Ty Chandler's a 0. Um, yeah, we're just not like looking that great. I mean, I actually end up having one Barkley somehow, but I had 0 Henry. So, um, or actually, I do have 2 Henry. Never mind. I guess I'm not as dead. But the thing is, like, you're playing in pods with that. They're probably like 30-40%. So, yeah, not really looking forward to this BBM. If I can advance one or two, and I think I do have one lineup there I do like, but again, this is like pure need to run pretty good to get to the finals here in BBM, which is not really my focus right now. Honestly, if I had like really cared about one contest or two contests, I think I care about one contest, which I'll preview in a second here. But let me just hold on a second. Um, we'll just run through them all. I mean, this lineup on like a scale of 1 to dead, of like 10 being dead. I mean, like Kyler, good spot today. He's like chalk in DFS, so if he throws up a good score, like he could definitely carry. Like Kyron was whatever, Puka was whatever. I mean, like I need Jameer Gibbs or Dowdle to have a pretty big game, probably one of the two. Um, Roscon's out, which sucks because like he could have been drawn live to potentially hit the lineup. 2 TD game, who knows? Um, Wide receiver wise, I mean the wide receivers are good here again. Just like the common theme of every single team is like there's just like a player like Shaheed here that just sucks. But we got Ridley Sutton, Judy, Michael Wilson, Wandale. Like all these guys are drawing live. Like they're not like gonna hit probably, but like I could still get like a Ridley Sutton Judy with Nukua's 14. Kittle McBride. I mean the team's like good. Just I don't like drawing to one quarterback. It's not something I like to do. So I mean, like that team most likely dead. This team I loved. I mean, I looked at it, and you're going to see it. I mean, like, it's still pretty live. I mean, you're drawing to 3 running backs again: Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook, James Conner. Like, you could definitely advance with those 3, and then, if I could make it to week 17 with this lineup, like J.K. Dobbins could be drawing live week 17. Sucks that I drafted this team when Elijah Mitchell was the RB2 because, I mean, it doesn't. The thing is, like, now it doesn't really matter though. Like, it just doesn't matter that I drafted Elijah Mitchell because like he's just as dead as Jordan Mason. He's just as dead as Christian McCaffrey. Like San Francisco backfield is 0% owned here. Like Isaac Guerrero, I mean, some people are owning him, but he's probably gonna be dead after this next week. So got 2 quarterbacks drawn live. Got 3 running backs. We'll see where I think that this team is dead. I mean, Puka threw up a fine score, 14.3. He's not gonna kill you. Not gonna get you far. We're drawing live Zay Flowers, Jamison Williams, Cleo Shakir, Brandon Cooks, Mike Will, Josh Downs, Wandell Robinson. Like, a lot of live wide receivers here. Actually, no, this team is actually live. This is like one of my very few teams that I think is like pretty live. I mean, every team is in quote unquote live, but this is actually a decent team. Like Dawson Knox probably isn't going to produce today, but I don't know. Like 8.1 from Kittle might not. It's whatever. Like, I think it's whatever from Kittle, especially if like Njoku sits. Brock Bowers has what's his name throwing him the football, Desmond Ritter. So I don't know. I mean, like, scale of 1 to 10. I mean, like, this is probably like a 5 or 6. I'm feeling comfy about like being able to advance a lot of live wide receivers, which I think will help, and not having Barkley or Henry if one of these 3 running backs like is the nuke. Outside of like James Cook, I mean, these guys all had like nice advance rates, but I'm not gonna look at like every single person in the pod here. Like, this guy's got Charbonnet, Chase Brown, Javonte Williams, Joe Mixon. So like we could be drawing. I mean, this guy's running back, tight end room might score 2 points. So I'm not gonna look through each player. More so just focused on my team. This is a Purdy Mayfield, obviously not comfy sitting on a Purdy 5 spot right now. That's not fun, but still have Mayfield left. You could get Bijan, Kyron. I mean, Zeke's dead. Charbonnet, Chuba. Like, this team's good, but I think this team really good actually. I like if Mayfield can carry Purdy around here. Bijan live. Zeke's probably dead. Chuba. Like, I could definitely get like a solid running back carry here. Ayuk's done. Higgins, Allen. See, here's where the problem lies. Ayuk and Godwin are just zeros. Shaheed. I mean, what is this wide receiver? And this team's dead, actually. I thought it was live, but it's not. Yeah, you got Ayuk, Godwin, Shaheed. I mean, that's just unlucky. You need Higgins, Allen, Dobbs, Roman Wilson, Jalen Tolbert, Malik Washington. Probably not going to get that. Kittle's probably going to have to hit the flex. Team's probably shot. Give it like a 3 out of 10, honestly. Like, the thing is here, like, that was so annoying is, like, the running back room's loaded. Tight end room's loaded. And then you get, like, Chris Godwin. Like, that injury just completely kills this lineup with Shaheed and Ayuk. Like, ugh, so frustrating. Here we have 0 points, and this might be a cup lineup. No, it's not. Okay. Dak's dead. Kirk and Sam. Walker's down and out. But we are still drawing live to JT, ETN, Dowdle. So it's not like the end of the world. Marv, I need Marv to have a huge week this week. Like, he needs to just have a big week. Zay Flowers, Roma Dunze, Jamison Williams. Wide receiver room's very, very live. John Mechie. Yeah. One of my later teams drafted. Komet, Likely, Kraft, really live here. I mean, this lineup's probably live. If I can get through this week, really good lineup. Hopefully Marv. I'm really hoping Marv can have a big game. This is a really nice lineup. A lot of every single wide receiver's live. Every single player's live except Dak, which I don't really care for, which is pretty important. So that's a nice team. 8.1 out of this team. We got Burrow, Cousins, Knicks, Bucky, Gibson. I mean, I need a big game out of JT today from the looks of it just already. Singletary, Bucky. I mean, this team could, like, Jonathan Taylor, pretty low advance rate guy, I think. So, again, Marv. I'm talking about Marv. Like, I drafted a ton of Marv. Again, that's where it's like, I drafted so much Marv at the 1-2 turn and still advanced 16%. So, kind of, like, really happy with that. I mean, Greg Dulcich, not happy about that, obviously. He's on New York.
But I think Kittle's 8.1 is just could definitely be fine. Marv, Zay, T, Sutton, Wicks, Mooney, Douglas, Naylor, definitely drawing live with this team, even with just the Kittle average shot here. Watson, Knicks, we're drawing live to Knicks, Henry, Montgomery. I mean, this lineup's probably just shot out of. I mean, like Lamb, Neighbors, Pickens is out, McLaurin, Deontay's out, Sutton, Judy, Mooney, Wandale, drawing live to Chig. Not fun to be drawing live to one quarterback, one tight end, which kind of speaks to the next year strategy of I think we're going to be building a lot of 3-5-7-3s. Just my opinion here. Allen Levis, so 2 live QBs, Cook, Najee, Charbonnet, Algier, Madison. I mean, you're drawing live to like 3 running backs at least. Algier and Madison, who knows, could get you a random spike week. Got Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Flowers. This team's good, but then look at the tight ends. I was looking at this team. Very live until you hit the tight end spot, which if no tight end throws more than 10 points than 10 points today, and like we get a random Sanat catch. But I mean, he has 4 targets on the year, so not really hoping for that. This team is just shot. I mean, like 0 chance of winning BBM. That's for sure. 5.2 here. Love Prescott drawn live to 1 quarterback. A Chain Gibbs or A Chain Jacobs Dowdle Justice Hill. I mean, drawn live to 3 running backs, 4 running backs. So pretty good. St. Brown, Smith, Deontay Dead, JSN, Dobbs. I mean, live wide receiver room, live quarterback room, I guess. Trey McBride, another guy I need to, really get going here. So, Hurts, Mayfield, Taylor, Kamara, Charbonnet, good quarterback room, good running back room. Jettas, Diggs dead, Godwin dead. I mean, unbelievable, man. J-Mo, Will, Dobbs, Downs, Quentin Johnston, Kincaid. I'm drawing live to Kincaid again. Like, just a lot of bad combos. And honestly, like, that's where, like, it's just kind of frustrating. But Tua, Gino, Bo, very live. A-Chain Pollard, Chase Brown, Javante, live. CD, Smith, Kirk, Dunzo, JSN, Rome, Darnell, Mooney, Dortch. Yeah, this team's live. This team's actually probably one of the better ones, I would say. Looks like we got a Goff Cousin 2592. Goff Cousin obviously live. Josh Jacobs, Rashad White, David Montgomery, James Conner live running back room. Brown, London, Cup, Dehead, Pickens, Dunzo. I mean, this team's drawing to Brown, London. I mean, AD Mitchell, Judy. I mean, I got 2. I remember looking at this team yesterday. Lee Freeman, Donovan People-Jones, like both guys not even catching footballs from Detroit. Was always Tim Patrick, but I think I drafted this team like way earlier than that. So, wide receiver room's thin, really thin. But I think if you can get a McMillions or something, I don't know. I don't know who's low owned out of here. AD Mitchell, who knows? Maybe he goes off. Who knows? Next up here, we got Murray, JJ. I mean, just a bad drafted team, honestly. Etienne Robinson Jr., Eckler, Algier, Tank, a double handcuff, which actually I don't even hate, honestly. Jamar Chase, Waddle, Adams, Addison. I mean, I remember this start. I had Chase, Waddle, Adams. Waddle was such a waste. Addison, Coleman, Sutton, Wicks, Wilson, McBride, Likely. I mean, outside of the fact that my quarterback room's dead, I mean, it's a decent enough line. Again, though, not going to make it anywhere in BBM. So, Burrow, Levis, Henry, Mixon, Pollard, very good start here. I'm sure it's going to go straight downhill as it always does. Jamar Chase, Neighbors, Kirk, Jameson Williams, Tavian Wicks, A.D. Mitchell, Greg Dortch, E.O. Shavas, Kincaid, Musgrave, and Gizicki. Drawing live. That's a team that's definitely live. Daniels, Young, Bijan, Kamara, Quorum, Tank. You need Bijan and Kamara, but you got 2 live quarterbacks. Olave, he's not returning, right? He's unlikely to play this week. It would be nice if he played. Such a low-owned player advancing. Cup 0, this team's probably dead. Zay Flowers, JSN, Quentin Johnston, Troy Franklin, Luke McCaffrey, Pitts, Sanders. I mean, Pitts could be helpful. Sanders, someone like that, I guess. I don't know. Like, yeah. Somebody just get there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I want, honestly. Um, I'm gonna build some DFS lineups for this showdown here. Um, Wish I could withdraw, but I can't. So, yeah, almost took down a nice Palace. Yeah, I can't withdraw, but yeah, I think I'm gonna withdraw a couple here. Hold on. We'll only play like 6 lines. It's the Manchester City derby, Manchester United, Manchester City. All right. I'll build those lines in a sec. We may not even get to the Mitten, honestly. I thought this would go a lot faster. So this team, I mean, like, if Troy Franklin or something goes crazy, I don't know. It's like, the annoying part is, like, if this team can advance, like, it might. So it's definitely live. If this team advances, like, you got, like, ultimate leverage here. And, like, like, Eckler might come back. Yeah, this team is definitely like live if you can get like I need a big game out of Tank this week. That'd be nice. But like you have Olave. Cup's gonna be like nearly like under 10% to advance at least. Probably less. Like he's gonna be like if this team can get a magical outcome, we're gonna need Flowers and JSN and Quentin Johnson. Like those are like the 3 guys that are gonna get some. But like if Troy Franklin or something can happen, maybe Um, Geno Young. You just gotta laugh at a lineup like this, dude. Geno Young, you get Barkley to carry McCaffrey, Vidal, Chuba, and then you got Metcalf, Hollywood Brown, who's potential like this team. This team in another season wins BBM by like a country mile because you have 0% Christian McCaffrey and Hollywood Brown combos, and I'm talking like literally 0%. Um, and that's just like the sick part about it. Like, look at this wide receiver room: Metcalf, Allen, Watson, Sutton, Judy, A.D. Mitchell. Chase Claypool dead, but Brock Bowers, Hunter Henry, Johnny Smith. Like, you could get it. Oh man, so frustrating. Again, just looking at some of these. And it's like if I take 5 running backs there instead of Chase Claypool, and I take a Tank Bigsby or something, like definitely live. T. Law, Levis, May, another McCaffrey lineup, dude. Jacobs, Pollard, Hubbard. This team again. Looking at these teams, it's like then you have Devontae Smith, DK Metcalf, Brian Thomas again, Hollywood Brown, and then you have Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, John Mechie, Dalton Kincaid, Hunter Henry. Like if Josh Jacobs plays this year, man, oh my goodness, or not Josh Jacobs, Christian McCaffrey plays, I would just be in such a good shape. But these are the 3 teams that I'm looking at, and I'm like, I need to get them through. I got 4 out of 10 in the Pit Bull. This is a great payout structure. Small final. If you make the final, you make top 156 gets $500. It was a 10 max. This right here is what I'm getting at here. I believe the entry was $10 if I'm not mistaken, but this right here is what I'm looking at, and I got Josh Allen, Will Levis, Kyron threw up a decent score. I think nothing crazy, but I still have James Conner, Gus Bus could definitely be live. Tyrone Tracy, really solid start here. Let's hope it doesn't go downhill. Amon-Ra, nice spot. Waddle, Ridley, Keon Coleman, Shaheed sucks, but we got Cooks, Wandell, Kittle, Chig, definitely drawn live, especially in a 6-man pod. So really happy with this team. This is the contest that I am focusing on. Like really praying that I can get one to the final here because that it would really, um, get me, at least a little bit excited. So here we got Caleb, Bo, Kyron, Warren, Tyjae, Gibson, Khalil, Dobbins. Sucks that I'm like drawn to like Warren or Spears. Who I think Spears is playing this week. Yeah, he's playing. Warren could have a good game script today. Gibson could have a game. I'm not like totally worried. Caleb. Let's see here. Need Njoku to play, but I still have Komet Naughton, so I'm not too worried. This is what I'm talking about though. If Marvin Harrison does not have a good day today, I'm screwed. We still got Reed, Addison. I know Pickens is out, but Sutton and Pop Douglas. I'm not really worried about Pickens not playing. Really good team. Like really, again, if I could get to week 17 with this team, I'm gonna be so excited. So again, this is 1 out of 6, 1 out of 5. So if I can get 2 out of 4, I mean, I'm gonna be happy with that. Here we got Stroud, Russ. I mean, true ball knower if you picked Russ in a 2 quarterback. More so, I just didn't like taking more than 2 quarterbacks for the longest time. Henry, Mixon, Kamara, Dowdle. I mean, this team is just loaded. And then you got A.J. Brown, Nico Collins, T. Higgins. I mean, Shaheed. Oh, Jacoby Myers done. Burton done. Roman Wilson done. McMillian, Tolbert. Drawing live still, though. Again, like just this quarterback room could just destroy. And then next up, we got Herbert, Mayfield, Gibbs, Mixon, Javante. Very much live with those 3 in a 6-man pod. You got London, Flowers, Pickens, Xavier Worthy, Cortland Sutton, very much live. Sucks that Xavier Legette's out for the rest of the year, though. Really sucks. But if we can get this team through, I think we can make it through the Xavier Legette. And then DJ Chark, I don't even know. He's not even playing. I mean, he would need the whatchamacallit. But then we got Bowers, Henry. I mean, those 4 lineups, I think, in 6-man pods are just so live. Oh, I just need one of those in a final, and I'll be happy. 157-man final. The Golden, 0 points scored. Head cup, so not pretty there. But again, pretty small pods. These are the contests that I really have to focus on next year too. I think I'm not going to be sitting in BBMs galore. Still think we're live here though. We got Kyler, Drake May, Bijan, David Montgomery, Brian Robinson, Zach Charbonnet, like Marv, Zay, Hollywood Brown, Rome, Downs is expected to play, Troy Franklin, Zay Jones, Javon Baker. I mean, he's been ruled out. So wide receiver room a little thin. Need Harrison, Flowers, Odunze, Downs to kind of hit the spots. Goddard sucks, but still drawing live to Hunter Henry. Yeah, I mean that's a small final. That's a small seeded final of 26 seats. So it's like, you don't have to worry really about anything. Dash Hund. Kirk, Rogers, Watson, still drawing live to 2 quarterbacks. I mean, what a quarterback room. How ugly is that? Josh Jacobs, David Montgomery, Jonathan Brooks sucks. Roscon sucks. But again, these smaller pods, this is definitely a team that you can advance through. Jettas, London, Diggs, that sucks. Deontay, that sucks. Hopkins, Judy, Mike Will, Dortch. Still, again, Goddard's just beyond infuriating, but not the worst of lineups. I think we've seen worse. Burrow, Nix, Taylor, Chase Brown, Tyler Algier, Bucky Irving. I mean, Jonathan Taylor and like Marvin Harrison are 2 guys I'm really looking out for today. Extremely live wide receiver room. Extremely live tight end room. So that's good. This is in our small final, I think. Yeah, 104, 20K to first. So I like how my teams are looking in these. It's just going to be a matter of running good here. This one I advanced 4 out of 25 here. So, Herbert, Mayfield, A-Chain, Kamara, Pollard, Gibson, Roscon. Roscon sucks. He was such a good pick. Lamb, Evans, Cooper, Allen, Ridley, Palmer. I mean, this team is gassed up for sure. Even if Njoku doesn't play, really good team there. This one, I think, is more so like a bigger final, but still 30. Like, I'm just focused on if I can get a couple finals teams, I'll be happy. Mahomes, Young, H.N., Walker, Charbonnet. That's why you handcuff here. This is like prime game theory right here, where you sit here and you're like, yeah, no, I really want this team to advance because, like, Ken Walker is going to be a low advance rate guy. Let's see here. Evans, Worthy, Deontay, Samuel, yeah, drawn-ish live. I mean, you got Chase, Evans, Worthy, Samuel, Dobbs, Jacoby, all of them are drawn. And then you got, somebody there could score some points in the tight end position, maybe. Jatavion in particular. This sucks. Lamar, Rodgers. I mean, you're drawing live to Kamara, Najee, Bucky. Yeah. Pierce. Yeah. It's all right. You know, it's meh. Chase, Samuel. Samuel, thanks for being a bum. DJ Moore, Mike Will, Khalil Shakir, Jerry Judy, Darnell Mooney, Andrews, Jawan, and Font. That's a good team. This team's got some. It's live. Levis. Uh, yeah, live running back room. Live running back room. You almost like hope for a team like this that like Pollard doesn't play today, and then you get Tyjae Spears. Like again, like kind of like there's definitely some game theory to backing players up. It happens a lot more than you think too. Um, Chase, Samuel, Diggs, Allen, Ridley, Downs, Polk, Bateman. Yeah, that's fine. Bowers, likely Chig. 3 tight ends are so crucial in the playoffs, in my opinion. And then lastly, we do have something to look on, and that is the sprint. Um, Not a great team, but I don't know why Cam Akers is at the top. That's funny. Purdy, Allen, Cam Akers, Antonio Gibson, Ty Chandler. Definitely need Swift and Taylor to play. And then I think my tight ends, though. I mean, yeah, we're live. Again, Marv. I just need Marv. This week, if Marv can smash this week, I think I'm going to be sitting on pretty good advance rates overall. So, yeah. That's it for Underdog. Maybe we'll do a Mitten draft. Let me just build out some lineups here. Yeah, I mean, overall, looking at my teams, it's like I'm not that far. It's just, you know, I need to. I wonder if we can. I don't know what's going on here. I think we gotta go to lineups, maybe. You can see my terrible. I gotta build these. Whatchamacallit? No, I don't want to pin. I want to get rid of that. I want to like filter. I don't know how I can filter. Yeah, you can see. I think I cashed out. Maybe I had a decent finish here. I finished 38 third, as they got subbed off early. It sucks. It just sucks. I don't even know. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see what I had. Not a good day today. That's for sure. Not a good day for the DFS. That's for sure. It's okay. I guess we could preview a little bit of the sofa score here really quick. Sofa score. Check out these main city lineups. I'm sure it's like minus 3,000 both teams to score on because these teams, I mean, my 1.53. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta convert the odds. Let's see. Yeah, minus 187 both teams to score, but they're in the city, I think. They are at the Etihad Stadium. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, Bruno. Is Erickson starting? Mason Mount is starting, though. I don't know if that really affects anything here. Mason Mount starting. He's starting Mason Mount up there, my God. Oh, boy, is it ugly. Let me check the Mike Bolt. Let's see. Ramondre, Najee, JK. I mean, you're drawing live to 3 running backs. His wide receivers are so ugly. Yeah. I mean, 5 tight end, bro. Yeah, Herzing is gonna destroy this guy's lineup. I hate to say it, but yeah, he's got. I mean, Josh Reynolds is Josh Reynolds, but Hopkins, Flowers, Collins, Jettas. Yeah, just gonna destroy. I mean, he's got Henry blocked out. See, like Henry cancel out. Like I would just take this lineup any day over that. Any day. Any besides the point, I need to look at Manchester United's lineup. Nope, I don't want to click on that. Oh no, Matsubari, delete Martinez. So it's Mason Mount is playing left wing back. reading this lineup here. Because it's Onana, right wing, or Matswari is which spot is Matswari in actually? Hold on one second. I think it's right wing back. Could be wrong. Yeah. Never mind. I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, no, it's probably correct the way that they have it listed on SofaScore. Oh yeah, actually, now that I look at the lineups here. I mean, this is just ugly, dude. This is an ugly slate. Because you know why? It's going to be fucking Kevin De Bruyne. Freaking. It's going to be Kevin De Bruyne sitting here with million thousand captains ownership. And, I mean, like, you can probably just play like Holland, De Bruyne. Yeah. Yeah, this is a weird slate here. I can tell you that much because I think Holland might go Holland on these guys. I'm not, like De Bruyne is not washed in my opinion just yet. So yeah, no, this is a strange. Matswari's fine. Mount is fine. The thing is, yeah, I don't know. Man City's just in such poor form, but I could definitely see this being a really solid game for them here. Because I just don't like his whatchamacallit. I don't like this new guy. I don't know what his name is again. I don't like his tactics at all. They're pretty boring. They're like extremely boring tactics, and I think Mount has a negative effect on Bruno today. Not to like take away from Bruno, but I think Mount is just like a significantly better play than yeah. Mount is just like a significantly better play on a point per dollar basis, basically. Um, I mean, he's on sets and everything like that, but I think Holland. This might be the Holland slate. I think everyone's gonna flock to De Bruyne, and I'm just gonna chase the shit out of whatchamacallit. Ruben Dias. Bruno, Holland, Foden, Nunez. Yeah, I think Bruno's gonna be like mega chalk. I think you could play Holland. I'm just all in. I'm all in Holland captain today. That's for sure. I think he's a really solid play. Yeah. All right, let's jump into my DraftKings lineups if I can figure this out. We're also going to run a Mitten draft here. Let's see. I think my computer just froze. Underdog, you're crashing my computer. All right. All right. Where is my Mitten? we are at. They released another little gauntlet. That's funny. Yeah, I've been focused on this Mitten. I like the payout strat. I like how people build lineups in this thing. That's for sure. Really quick, we'll do a review of my best ball. Let's see here, sport. I think this might be an easier way to do it. Contest. I think contest actually might be easier. I don't know. I don't really care for these EPS. I don't want to show my losses. All right. I think this might be the best way to go about it. I don't know. These DraftKings just sucks. Honestly, I might just do it like. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do this instead. We'll collapse all these. I'm not even gonna bother to click in DraftKings. You guys are just terrible at everything. All right. So first off, we got here. Let's. This is ugly. This is just straight up ugly. It's good to see that the first lineup is dead. Close out of these. I think I'm just gonna do this then. I guess I don't know. Hurts, Walker, dead. Pearsall, Devontae. I don't know why it's showing money signs next to him. That's hilarious. Let's see. So we got. I just cannot stand how DraftKings puts their stuff together. This is disgusting. I think it's the way you drafted them. I don't know. No, it's not. Yeah, I guess it could be because Pearsall played already. All right. So let's look at running. Let's quarterbacks. We got Hurts, Cousins, Levis. Okay, we're live there. Running backs. We got Ken Walker, who's not playing. Moss, who's not playing. Tank Bigsby, Alexander Madison, Bucky Irving, and Ezekiel Elliott. Probably a dead team after that. I mean, Chase, Smith, London, Ridley, Jacoby. Too much wide receiver capital, that's for sure. We went, yeah. So that team's probably done, though. Let's go here. Deshaun, H.A. Henry, Hill. That's where they got drafted. Okay, I see now. Yeah, 1,100. That's funny. H.A. Henry. Who's my other quarterbacks? Daniels, Levis. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. H.A. Henry. H.A. Henry, and then you got Madison, Spears, Tyrone, and Madison. Wait, is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably drafted 5 running back, which is fine on this team. Hill, Cooper, McLaurin, Hopkins, Worthy, Myers, Judy. I mean, the wide receivers here. The thing is, I have a lot of wide receiver outs. Fonts, Bowers. A lot of wide receiver outs is going to help you. I just don't know how touchy this thing's going to be. I think we're right here. Look at this team. I can already see Christian. It's disgusting. It is disgusting how many Christian McCaffrey lineups I've advanced compared to the field. It's just an absolute disgusting garbage. Don't even want to talk about it. Jaden Daniels, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry. You can tell Derrick Henry just carried this line. Mike Evans, Tank Dell, Terry, Andrews. So okay, we need another running back here. Benson not live. J.Mo Myers. Wide receivers are fine again. Quarterback, we got Jaleel McLaughlin. Yuck. Keandre Miller might play this week. I don't know. The running back looks dead. Running back looks just dead to me. Wide receiver looks fine. Tight end looks fine. It's a pretty common theme. My running backs are just pretty poor, which is funny because this year was the year of the running back. So maybe my low-owned wide receivers can really take me home. This lineup's looking... Wait, did I skip over a Purdy lineup? I did. Purdy, poop. H.M., Walker, Jefferson, Adams, Flowers, Dobbs. I need a running back here. I need a running back. Singletary, Chandler, dead. Ray Davis, dead. Tank Bigsby, dead. I mean, holy smokes. Jeez, my running backs are just killing me right now. This is not good. I am really like concerned, honestly. I'm really concerned. Jalen Hurts, Kyron Williams, Juwan Jennings. I have no cup, which is just good because I know there's probably some cups sitting around. Hurts, Kyron fine. I mean, he hit that 100 plus. Achan, Jennings, Jefferson, Higgins, and Joku probably not going to play. I don't think he's playing today. Reed. So we got quarterback not good with Njoku Goddard. I could already tell you that much. Kate Oden. Oof. Okay, well, I mean, it shows their percentages. I didn't even see. Jettis is 50. Achan. I'm the only one with Achan. I mean, like, this is where I like DraftKings because they're showing me, who's got who. I got one Cooks, Downs. I mean, that's some players that you want. You want the only Hurts. That's a good player to have in your pot as your only player with him. So I didn't even notice that they had drafted percentages. So Joey B. Joey B is going to be a little bit higher round, I think, yeah. Kyron, Corum, Chase, Neighbors, Cooper. Really just need one running back. Pollard, and that's the only running back really I need. Damian Pierce, Jordan Mason. Probably not. I mean, my DraftKings teams just do not look pretty. Because considering how much, like, I don't know, just how much you, like, Debo, you're such a bum. You were 25% too, which is kind of good, but kind of bad at the same time. Only 60. The pod luck is just crazy sometimes, man. Komet, Ford, Bucky, Herbert, Gibson, Mooney, Penix. Penix. Kirk. I mean, Penix Kirk is fine. I mean, like, you're drawing live to Penix potentially in the finals or something if they just, like, suck, so... It's definitely, again, I don't mind handcuffing. I think handcuffing is extremely underrated, especially when you have a team like the Falcons that can definitely produce. Purdy, Jacobs, Pacheco. Pacheco's huge, man. Pacheco's huge. This team looks good already. Roscon's out. Marshawn Lloyd's out. Cleve Raymond, Bucky Irving. I mean, whatever. Cleve Raymond I don't really care about. You don't need Cleve Raymond when you have Judy, Sutton, Thomas on the bench. Tyreek, Flowers. Yeah, you could still get there. Kraft. Bucky, Algier could have a random game this week. Like, he's gonna have positive game script. I think I'm like skipping over teams, but whatever. It's tough with DraftKings, but again, like Pacheco, pretty crazy, honestly. How many Pachecos I have? All right, just look at this team. Yeah, we're good. It's a 10-15. Yeah, we could do a Mitten draft maybe. Talk through the slate while we're doing a Mitten draft. I'll pull open the 41% Neighbors is pretty funny. 8.3 London, 8.3 Javante, 8.3 Kyler. Probably has Marvin Harrison sitting somewhere, huh? Nope. Just Trey McBride. Justin Hoybert. Lad McConkey. Yeah, Gus Edwards. Michael Wilson. Jordy Mason. Eric Gray. Raven McLeod. McLeod's, I don't know how he's doing. I haven't really kept up with his whole thing, but T. Higgins, Neighbors, St. Brown. I mean, still with this team's fine. Whatever. Only halfway down. I'm not doing all these. Screw this. Gene Daniels, Chris Olave. Like the pods are insane, dude. This is why honestly you're better off just not even looking at your lineups because it makes no sense at all. Yeah. It makes no sense at all looking at like 25% Olave, what the hell? He probably had like a very slim advance rate. So I don't know. We'll jump into a Mitten here. Why, dude? Why? It doesn't want to take my location, man. What the hell? Maybe we won't jump into a Mitten. Okay, there we go. We're in a Mitten. Waiting here. I'm going to open up a new Roto Grinders or whoever I'm going to use. NFL Optimizer. There we go. So we pulled the 3 spot, which I really don't like because I'm always stuck between like either St. Brown or Gibbs, and then like backstacking with freaking Mahomes because everybody seems to take off before me. In the meantime, I'm gonna build out my FanDuel lineup here. I didn't look at who's on FanDuel, but I wonder what the FanDuel play is. Let's see. Go to FanDuel NFL. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what ownerships look like. Josh Allen, the Chuck, Herbert. I like Herbert today. Actually, I was gonna say tomorrow. I'm thinking about yesterday. Drake May is an interesting play tomorrow. Today. Why do I keep saying tomorrow? Lamar is gonna be like 0%. Winston, not playing Winston. I actually don't mind Goff a little bit, honestly. Like he could definitely like just smash, but let's see, Josh Allen. It's gonna go Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, and then I'm gonna stuck with Amon-Ra Gibbs because Underdog's RNG thing just doesn't seem to play friendly with me. Oh, he goes Lamar. Perfect. I get Barkley then. I like Barkley. I like playing Barkley because then I can go Hurts, or even I might go Mahomes, honestly. I might go with the KC quarterback. Or even, yeah, I feel like I'm going to go with one of these guys. I've had a lot of Hurts, Barkley cooks I've made, and then I just like kind of make them to not get into the. I mean, if they go together, then they might be. I don't think you're going to have a quarterback combo with them, but who knows? Gibbs, Henry, St. Brown. Hopefully he goes Goff. Go Goff, please. Thank you. Oh, you guys hurts. See, and then it's like I get this conundrum of like, I don't really want to go. I feel like I've seen a lot of Barkley Browns, and I just don't like that combination in a sense. I don't mind Mahomes because then I could just go with like a Darnold or a Love or somebody along those lines right now. AJ Brown, Jared Goff. I mean, this guy goes Jared Goff. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mahomes, and then we'll figure out a second quarterback later on. Probably go Pacheco or Kelsey. I'll probably go Pacheco here. Yeah, that's fine. You really don't have to worry about running back. Let me see your projection on a point per dollar on FanDuel. I mean, it's probably. Oh, man. Kyler Murray. CJ Stroud's going to be like 0% on today. Actually, he's coming in a little bit heavier than expected. Miami is just like shootout potential. Levis is fun. I mean, I'm probably gonna go Stroud. As my quarter, I don't know. Maybe Stroud, Herbert. I don't know. Cooper goes. I don't mind Devonta here. Flowers, Shakir. I'm gonna go with Devonta. Devonta Smith. I've played a lot of 5% Stroud this year, and yeah, he hasn't really done anything for me, but you know, what can you do? I don't actually, no, I'm not gonna play him all this here. Philadelphia KC is what I'm shooting for, but and then I could just go for any quarterback really. That kind of fits the narrative here. Kyron. A lot of people are picking Rams too lately, which I don't really care for. Could just fill out my KC Philly and then be done. Go D Hop. Could just wait for Hollywood Brown though. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Zay Flowers. Get high scoring, you know, high scoring guys, and then you could still go with Worthy or Hollywood, and then you complete your KC Philly game, and then just go from there. Yeah, I don't know who I'm gonna play today. I like Herbert. I like Jackson. I mean, Jackson's too expensive. Allen, I mean, coming in at chalk on FanDuel is probably not something I want to really do. I'd rather play somebody who maybe I could stack a bit up with. Like almost, I think I'd rather almost play Goff on FanDuel because he's just like so low owned, and then you could play like Amon-Ra and then maybe like Laporta or something along those lines. Laporta's not cheap though. That's the problem. Then you could play like Cook. I mean, there's a decent amount of wide receiver value on FanDuel. I feel like you can really get away with some stuff on FanDuel, which is what's forcing him to kind of get there. We could go Worthy or something. I mean, like again, I want to close out Philadelphia KC, but I'd rather take Hollywood Brown than him. So, I think I'm gonna go Jordan Addison here, and then maybe snag up Darnold. I really don't care for Worthy, honestly, because then I could just go with where is he at? Noah Gray, way down there. So this is what I'm talking. Like I really like this because I'm drawing live first round to Barkley, Smith, Flowers, Addison. I mean, just destroy, and then like I like Hollywood Brown from like just a cost perspective. Really like him. So I'll probably go Darnold here to just lock up quarterback, and then hope I can get Hollywood Brown, but we'll see. Because then if I could get, so now I got a quarterback playing, and you want to have a quarterback, you want to have a running back, and then you need 2 wide receivers and a flex. So now I'm drawing live to that week 1. Because you'll see some people build some really poor teams that just don't like they're gonna struggle to score points the first week, and like they're just thinking, oh, I could finish second out of 6 and get through, and that's fine. But also, I'm like, I just need 4 live players in the final. Like if that combo's chalk and like whatever, like you're getting quote unquote blocked, let's just say, like that's fine, whatever. I'm blocked. I don't like. I'm not gonna like freak out about that. This is where I just like a Hollywood Brown or a Noah Gray, um, just because they're cheaper, and I think that their median outcome over the span of 3 games, let alone 1 game, is very similar to a Travis Kelce or DeAndre Hopkins, to where like their ceiling is just as high, and I could just take them there. So, and I could take, say, Flowers or Jordan Addison. That's going to get me out of that first round, potentially the second round. They play, if they make it past week 1 of the playoffs, then you still have them for week 2. Um, and like Philadelphia is probably not going to play Minnesota. Just looking at the standings, like Baltimore and KC could play second round. Um, it's whatever. Like I'm just hoping that Philly can make the final. If they can't, then I need KC to make the final. It's about drawing outs. It's about drawing outs, and then kind of just going from there. You gotta make it past round 1. So you need players to score points round 1 too. So that's where I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go either one of Hawkinson or Watkins here, Watson, I should say. Um, and like Darnold is like personally, I like Minnesota because they're the same price, but they actually have good coaching, and their defense is pretty good too. So like I'm totally fine with taking them. They're one of my favorite plays. Them and Pittsburgh are some of my favorite. I don't mind Herbert. I just don't like LA. I feel like LA just is kind of beat up a bit. Um, they are beat up a bit, and I don't think they have a team to build for the playoffs. Like I know that they have Harbaugh and all, but I'd rather take like a Pittsburgh. And you're not like, it's not like they're like drastically more expensive in these 10 rounds. Like you could still take a lot of Pittsburgh guys later on. Like Russ, like Najee and Pickens were very cheap at the start of this contest too. which sucks because now they got up there in price, but like you could still take like a backdoor like Russ, Jalen Warren, Pat Fryermuth, and it's practically free. And like I think Pittsburgh's pretty live to at least make it past round one and maybe round two, just with how good their defense is. And Russ has looked really good this year, so. Um, let's see what happens here. Denver. I'm also waiting on like Atlanta, Tampa Bay, Denver. I don't want to have too many dead lineups. Like I know Minnesota's going to make the playoffs. I know Baltimore's making the playoffs. Like these guys are all making the playoffs, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being contrarian just yet, especially after this week where we'll have 16, 17, 18 left, and we'll get some more clarity too. Like the Rams are still out of a playoff spot, and I've taken some cup for sure, but I'm not like fully bought in on these guys. Let's see here. I might go Warren here. Draw live to two running backs. Warren's fine. Like he gets taken, of course. I'll probably take Justice Hill then. I guess I don't know. Justice Hill, Kenny Gainwell. Uh, could take Noah Gray and get an extra out. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receivers live. I mean, I kind of want a few more though. I might just go Christian Watson though. You know, let me just take Christian Watson, whatever. I'll draw live to Barkley, Pacheco. You know, if Barkley carries, then at least I have a lot of outs. If it's gonna rely. If Barkley does, you're probably not advancing anyways. So. I'll do one more of these. This one went fast for some reason. Do one more. I'll keep it at an even number. So while we're waiting, I'll finish my Draftkings lineup here. Or FanDuel lineup. I don't know. I just played one here. Chardonnay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, the playoff best ball. I just feel like some people like. I had a picture that I shared on Twitter yesterday with one of our group chat, and it's just like, yeah. I guess I could start looking at DraftKings down here. We'll look at DraftKings, DFS, NFL. Using a couple sites here, looking at ownership. QB Chalk is looking like Kyler Murray. I don't love Kyler this week, man. Like, New England's not the easiest, but they are at home, which will help. I like the Chargers this week. I think Herbert's a little bit underpriced / under-owned, too, coming in around 10%. Tua, I don't know. I don't love that game. Like I said, I want to play Stroud, but then I just keep talking myself out of it. Levis coming in at 6%. I mean, like Allen and Goff both at 5% just because they're super expensive. I don't mind Goff at a 2K discount, but like the thing is, like, I think you got to play Cook. If you're playing Goff, you got to play Cook, and then you got to play like Jameson Williams. Like hope he can burn for 2 TDs and. Like, I think that's the play. I don't know what Cook is coming in at, but I think Cook's a good leverage spot in that game. Yeah, I mean, Cook's coming in at 1%. So, he's got receiving upside. I don't mind that side of the game. I mean, that game's going to be semi-low owned from the quarterback position, so you can go there. I think, you know, and this is a really, maybe a hot take, maybe a not hot take, but I think he was projecting decent yesterday, but Bryce Young, man, like this guy's looked really good. Trevon Diggs just got announced out. It's in Dallas. It's good leverage off of like if he goes off and Chuba and he blocks out Chuba, like I mean obviously it's 12 games, so you don't have to play the game. But I mean like you could go Young, Thielen, Sanders, Lamb or something, and like that's a good stack. That's a good stack. It's a good stack. Because Young projects fine. Let's see, Lamb is coming in at 6%, you know, and like he projects he projects fine. Like he projects worse off than most, but he's in the same range as like a Josh Downs, you know, a Mike Evans. He's right there. It's not like he's like totally out of it, you know. So let's see where Lamb is at again. Yeah, I mean, he's right there with Elijah Moore, Amari Cooper, like, and people are playing these people. So you could play Young, Thielen. I mean, like, it's yeah. I completely think that like you're fine with it. So, um, I want to get an Amon-Ra Goff, but I keep getting sniped off of it. So let's just see if I could finally get an Amon-Ra Goff without some dude taking it. Yeah, I mean, I just don't mind that game from a perspective of like, and then like Adam Thielen, like, I mean, he's coming in a little bit owned, but he's 5.4K. I think his price is a little bit. I think he comes in less than 10%, but that's just me. I don't know. Could be wrong there. Go with Goff, Monra, and then yeah, I mean, I think that's a good game to target. Running back chalk, obviously, just said it. Chuba. We got Chase Brown. I mean, these guys are all just like pure. Like Derrick Henry's coming in at 21% now, just because like his 2+ TDs is like so low. I'm very scared for my best ball teams that don't have Derrick Henry today. Rico Dowdle, like again, this is what I'm saying. Like you got Rico Dowdle and Chuba. I mean, obviously you could just fade them. That's an option, right? You can go ahead and just play like a B Rob or Isaiah Pacheco with the way the weather's looking in that game. You can go play Javonte Williams, something like that. You could go Bucky or something. You could just not play them and play someone else in that range or pay up or pay down. But there's a legit argument for playing. A legit argument for playing Young plus Thielen plus Lamb. There's a legit argument there. All the good projected point per dollar plays are coming in as chalk at the running back position, which is expected, honestly. Devon Achan's coming in a little bit lower owned if you want to go there. I'm not playing Gibbs or Montgomery in DFS. If either of them beats me. Ramondre, yeah, I mean it's just a miss spot everywhere. Barkley's coming in still like you're not getting a low owned running back that I think is gonna smash today. Like really, I don't think there's like a lone guy that I go, yeah, you know what, this guy might smash. Like there's just no, like the running backs that you should have are gonna be owned, I think, and you could probably get different elsewhere, like I said. So, um, I want to get Najee here in this lineup. I think. Jameson Williams. I need to go. If I'm going Jameson Williams, I need to go like Mixon and Najee then. I'll go with Jameson. We'll see. I need like Mixon, Najee then. I need running back points. That's the problem. See, this is a kind of lineup that I don't really love building, but we'll see what this guy does. He's got Hurts, Henry. See what he does. Yeah, wide receiver. Wide receiver is pretty spread out this week. With all the running back chalk, everybody I think is not going to gravitate towards like one wide receiver. He goes Mixon. This sucks. And this is why you don't do this. Could still go like a Najee, Jacobs maybe. We'll see. This guy goes Mixon, Henry. He's trying to. I mean, this lineup is really good. That's what I'm scared of. Like with this kind of lineup here, it's hard to just quadruple stack. I haven't been able to stack up Detroit like this, so I might have to. I might just have to go to Laporta and then just hope I can get this team through somehow. All right, we're gonna go YOLO. We're gonna go Najee, maybe Pickens, and then Russ. Like that's gonna be my stack here. We'll see. This team could easily blow up in my face. But yeah, I'm seeing BTJ, T. Higgins, Calvin Ridley. Like the mid range. Nobody's paying up today for wide receiver. If you wanna play a nice low owned wide receiver, you're probably, outside of Chase and Collins, I mean like Amon-Ra. AJ, no one's playing AJ Brown today. Look at this. I'm getting screwed. I'm screwed. Washington's probably gonna go fucking. Oh man, this is not good. Not good. I'm screwed. I mean, the good thing is I didn't commit to any stack yet, but there's no good one. There's no good running backs after this. He's probably gonna go Najee, and I'm screwed. I mean, I'm screwed. Yep, I am screwed. This is not good. I mean, I'm probably just gonna have to go like Buffalo or Baltimore or something. I don't even know. I mean, I could just go like Cooper, Kincaid, and then just hope I get like Ray Davis, and then just smack a late round quarterback in there or something. That's why you do not. Oh my god, this is terrible. I gotta start chasing points. You know, with how dead this team is, I might just go with Puka. I might go Puka, Kyron. I hope they make the playoffs. I mean, I said I wasn't gonna do it, but on a lineup like this, I just need to take like a Ray Davis too or something, and then a Warren. Like like I said, I like Warren, so we'll see. This guy, Al Washington, just totally threw a wrench in my thing. It doesn't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get mad about it. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess people are paying. I don't know. I mean, there's good value, and I think running back. I mean, like, the thing is, like, I feel like this week, just the ownership is there. I'm not gonna play around with it too much. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, I need to get off these guys or anything. Like, the thing is, like, Rams probably they could win the division still, which would kind of help. So, I think we're getting some news here. Corley's out. Let me see here. There goes Hopkins. I'm gonna go Kyron. Any points to advance this team. David Njoku is officially out. Which, yeah, Justin Herzing just tweeted out that you're probably in trouble. You're not wrong. Brees Hall is playing. Kenneth Walker's out. Brees Hall's active. David Njoku inactive. Pollard active. Hollywood Brown could make Chiefs debut next week. So some big news dropping. Obviously, Ken Walker out. Boost up Charbonnet pretty decently. I'll continue to share the news here, but we're gonna, like I said, I'm chasing. Hopefully, I can get one of Kincaid or them, but honestly, I don't even need them. I went for a mega stack. I need to get running backs. I need to get running backs to pair that with them. This team's probably not looking great. Not happy with the way I built it out, honestly. Gonna need Ray Davis, Justice Hill. I think those are the two guys you need in this kind of lineup here, or Hunt. One of those three guys. Warren, actually, I think Warren's top of the list there. So, could go Kincaid, but then it's like, yeah, what's the point? I think you're better off just taking just going off the rails here with this team and taking Kareem Hunt and what do we got? We got 7, 8, 9, 10, so 4 rounds left. I could take like 3 of these guys, and I don't even know. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. This is not a good. I think we gotta avoid Hunt. We need points. Probably gonna go with Warren here. We need points. We need points from the running back position too, and the wide receiver position. Goddard's out, but Bateman. I mean, Bateman's whatever. I guess we could go Bateman, Hill. But I have a feeling this guy's going to take Warren, so I'm going to go with Bateman. I'm going to go with Hill. And then I'm going to go. Yeah, Brees Hall's playing this week. No one's. See who the tight end is. I think you know why everyone's coming in is Stone Smart and Strange are coming in. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to go with Bateman, Hill. I think I'm pretty much dead. I think this team is pretty much shot. I think we got to go Bateman, Hill, and maybe one of these two guys, Stafford. I mean, yeah, this team's pretty much dead. I think we honestly, you know what we need to do is play. I think we need to go Cup. We need to go Cup, Stafford. I think that's the only way to play this really. Is Cup Stafford and then yeah. Advanced Detroit, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's a good combo when no running back goes off with the way their running backs are. This is why I don't like triple stacking Detroit if you even can. Which you honestly can't even do it. In most drafts, you can't even do it. So yeah, I gotta go Cup Stafford here. I gotta draw live to some running. I mean, like I guess we're drawing live to. I guess I could do just Cup or Stafford. I guess, and then I don't know. Yeah, you could draw live to a running back. I don't know. You gotta just hope that Puka gets you out of here or something. This is a tough call because then you could. I guess I could go. Ray Davis goes. I could go Warren Stafford, and then these two guys go. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do Warren Stafford. I feel like it's actually a better play than Cup, because I could still draw live to Stafford, Kyron, Puka, Bateman, Warren, and Hill can hit the flex. Basically, need one of them to hit the flex, and then Puka and Bateman to go, and then we're drawing live to, yeah. I don't know who this guy's waiting for. I don't know if you want it. I mean, 2 quarterback with Hurts. I think it's such a waste. You're such a waste when you're doing that with 2 quarterback with Hurts. Yeah, so no more news. I think after this, I'm going to hop off and go build my DFS lineups here. So the Rams, I mean, Rams schedule. Let's see what they're all about. I thought I looked at it, and it wasn't that, like crazy. I think they control their own fate, I guess, which is a good thing. They play the Jets, Cardinals, Seahawks. So I think, like, they control their own fate in that sense that they play the Cardinals and Seahawks. Cards looking pretty dead. He went Cup. That's funny. I mean, I was going to go Cup or Cup Stafford if I did that, so whatever. I mean, I'm drawing live to Bateman, Nakua, and then if this team can get out with Nakua, even if they get eliminated, I'm still pretty live to Baltimore. Baltimore, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Detroit. So I mean, if the Rams don't make the playoffs, the Rams don't make the playoffs. But yeah, yeah. I mean, the Rams, they look like they can make the playoffs. I mean, the Seahawks play Packers, Vikings, Bears, Rams. So like, they could lose these 2 games. I don't know. Let's see. Keaton Mitchell's out. Clyde Edwards-Hilaire's out. All those are pretty irrelevant. Draftkings here. Start building some lineups, probably. Yeah. Honestly, I haven't really taken like too much of it. I took a little bit of a look at this earlier, but yeah. I think that's pretty much where I'm going to leave off. I'm going to go watch this soccer game, build some lineups out. Yeah. Yep. I think it's time for me to go build some lineups. So. Peace.